Google's Chrome team just published their top 3 AI tooling updates from I/O 2026. I ran all 3 against real client automations on my home server for 7 days straight. 2 of them quietly assume you have a team of engineers babysitting them. 1 actually saved a solopreneur real time. If you're running a one-person shop and you're about to spend a weekend rewiring your stack based on a Google recap, stop. Most I/O breakdowns are engineers reviewing features for other engineers. I'm a solo operator shipping automations for paying clients. Here's the exact filter I use and which one survived. Let me tell you what Google announced, and then let me tell you what actually happened when I put each one under load. The Chrome team highlighted 3 things. First, new modern web guidance for AI agents building sites. Second, Chrome DevTools exposed to agents through an MCP-style protocol, so an automation can drive the browser like a developer would. Third, AI assistants baked directly into DevTools itself, so a human sitting in the console gets smarter suggestions while debugging. 3 announcements. Sub 3-minute recap. Feels tight. Feels useful. Then you go try to use it. Here's the test. I run a home server that keeps 6 scraper agents alive for a lead gen client stack, 1 Gmail triage bot that sorts inbound leads and support, and 2 invoice parsing flows that eat PDFs and spit out structured data. That's a real working load, not a demo. I gave each of Google's 3 updates 7 days against that stack. By day 3, 2 of them were unplugged. Update 1. The modern web guidance for agents. On paper, brilliant. If you're building a new site from scratch and you want AI agents to navigate it cleanly, follow the guidance and life is easier. In practice, if you're a solopreneur, you're not building greenfield. You're maintaining 8 client sites you didn't build, on stacks you didn't choose, with markup nobody documented. The guidance is aimed at teams shipping new products. For a one-person operator inheriting messy DOM, it changed nothing. Verdict: skip. Not because it's bad, because it's not for you. Update 2. Chrome DevTools exposed to agents. This is the one. I plugged it into the scraper agents that were breaking every time a target site tweaked a class name. Before, I was hand-fixing selectors roughly 40 minutes a week across the 6 scrapers. After, the agent inspects the live DOM through the protocol, finds the equivalent esmont, and self-heals. Selector maintenance dropped to about 6 minutes a week. That's 34 minutes back every week on autopilot, running at 3 in the morning while I sleep. That is the definition of an update that survives a solopreneur test. It runs unattended. It reduces a recurring human task to near zero. It doesn't need a meeting. Verdict: keep. And it's now permanent in the stack. Update 3. AI assistance inside DevTools. Beautiful demo. You open the inspector. You ask questions about a failing request. You get smart context-aware answers. If you are a full-time developer sitting in DevTools 6 hours a day, this is genuinely helpful. If you are a solopreneur running a business, you are not in DevTools. You are in your inbox, on client calls, chasing invoices. A tool that requires you to be present, watching and clicking gives you zero leverage. It doesn't run on a cron. It doesn't wake up at 3 a.m. It waits for you. Verdict: skip. Unless dev work is your day job. So 1 out of 3. And here's the meta lesson, because this pattern repeats every single major event. Google, OpenAI, Anthropic, all of them ship for enterprise dev teams first. The keynote lists 10 things. The recap trims it to 3, but the filter that actually matters for a solo operator is one question. Does this run unattended on my server while I'm not watching? If the answer is no, it's a productivity tool for someone who already has time. If the answer is yes, it's leverage. That's the only cut that matters when you're a team of one. What I actually changed on the home server this week. I wired the DevTools protocol into the 6 scraper agents, updated the cron schedule to let them self-heal before the daily run, and added a failure counter so I get a Telegram ping if the auto-fix rate drops. I left the Gmail triage bot and the invoice parsers completely alone. Neither needed anything from I/O. If you want the same filter applied to your stack, or you want the exact MCP configuration I'm running against client scrapers, that's the kind of work we ship for clients every week at BizFlowAI.io. Go see real examples there. While you're at it, hit subscribe and ring the bell so the next teardown finds you when Gemini 3 drops. And if you've got a workflow you want running unattended on your own server, book a free 30-minute discovery call at BizFlowAI.io and let's map it out.